Guys, it's Kiryuu back for another video. This is a Zero Kiryuu X rated. This is like a full book. This is chapter 1 by CYCHOSZ. Go follow them so I don't get in any more trouble than I'm already in. Chapter 1. Who are you? I ask a man around 19 or so. I'm Zero, and I was sent here from Headmaster Cross to accompany you to Cross Academy. The man I now know is Zero answered. I don't remember applying for an academy, I thought to myself. I looked Zero head to toe and back once more. He has white hair, violet eyes, and is wearing a black uniform. He also has a tattoo on his neck. The symbol looks kind of familiar. Nice tattoo. At that moment he shuffled like he was uncomfortable, yet I still couldn't read his facial expression. After a few moments of silence he says, "You should hurry up, I'll wait outside." "Alright," I say back. I run upstairs and grab a backpack. I turn around and grab some clothes and other needed necessities. I zip up my backpack, and when I turn around I notice this little paper. Grabbed the paper and took a glance at it. It was from Mom. It reads, "Dear Finn, I have enrolled you in Cross Academy. I hate that you're growing up so fast, yet you will forever be my little girl. There will be someone named Zero to pick you up on Friday. There will be weekends and breaks, so I want you to visit me sometime. Oh, please write me back. I will miss you so much. I really don't want you to go, but I think it would be beneficial for you. Lots of love, Mum. P.S. Please let me know how things are working for you at Cross Academy." Well, I never expected Mom to enroll me in an academy. I grab a piece of paper and a pen and write her a thank you note. "Dear Mom, thank you for enrolling me in Cross Academy. I'm sure it will be very nice. I know how difficult it must be to see me go. I will send you letters and pictures, just maybe not every day. I don't want you worrying about me either, 'cause I'll be okay. Your daughter, first name." I sigh and grab my backpack. Running downstairs, I set the note on the dining room table. Then I take a deep breath and head to the door. When I open it, Zero is sitting on the stairs in the front of the house. I think to myself, why does he appear so in the shadows? I got snapped out of my thoughts when Zero asked, "You ready?" I nodded my head and said, "Yeah." He stood up and started walking away. I pulled up my backpack and secured it on my shoulders. Timeskip brought to you by Headmaster Cross. We arrive at Cross Academy. There are 2 class dorms, night class and day class. I follow Zero into Headmaster Cross's office. When we walked through the doors, there was a girl with short brown hair sitting by the desk, and a man with long hair that's put up in a ponytail and glasses sitting behind the desk, and I'm guessing he's the headmaster. "How many times do I have to tell you?" he stated in a high-pitched tone with a sad face. "Call me father." Zero closed the door loud enough to receive their attention. Zero, I'm guessing it worked well." Headmaster said, getting up. "Yeah," Zero replied. The headmaster walked over to us and held his hand out. I took it. "Hello, I'm Headmaster Cross," he said in a serious tone. "You must be first name." I answered back with yes. He smiled. "Welcome to Cross Academy," he said in a now cheerful tone. I simply smiled back at him. "Yuki," he said, take first name to her room, please." "Yes, Headmaster," she said. "How many times do I have to tell you it's father?" he said. "Yes, father," she said. He got so happy he started to cry. He leaned over his desk to give Yuki a hug, but she walked away like he wasn't even there. So the headmaster fell over his desk and face planted into the floor. I cringed because I reckon I heard a crack. I turned to see if Yuki was by the door, but she was walking out the door by the time I turned around. Running past Zero, I followed her. Timeskip brought to you by Zero. She opened the door to my room and walked in. I followed quickly behind. The room had 1 bed, with the sheets already on, a sink and mirror, nightstand with a lamp, and a closet. The room was painted white with brown hardwood flooring. Yuki gave me the key and said, "If I ever require help, just ask." I said thanks. I will. Then she left. I started to unpack, putting all my things in the closet. After I was done unpacking, I walked around campus looking around. It was a Friday, so I had the whole weekend to get settled in. When I was walking around, 2 men in white uniforms walked past me. I'm guessing that they're from the night class. I stopped and turned to look at them. They were fairly attractive. I snapped out of it and worked back around. When I didn't run into someone, "Sorry," I said. When I looked up, it was Zero. "It's past curfew," someone said behind him. I looked around to see Yuki with him. "Oh, it is," I said, a bit embarrassed. "It's okay, since it's your first time here and you didn't know." She smiled. "Thanks, I better head back then," I stated. I turned around and started to walk away. I hate to acknowledge this, but I kinda got lost on my way back. I wanted to run aimlessly, not knowing where I was going. When I ran into somebody, it was one of the night class students. Sorry, you said. It was second time in one day I ran into somebody. I look up, he has blonde hair and blue eyes. I turn to walk away, but he grabs my arm. Where do you believe you're going? He asks. You should repay me. His grip gets tighter on my arm. I raise my head to look at him. His eyes are red, his fangs sinking down into my flesh. My eyes widen, a vampire here. I reach down to my boot and pull out my gun. I pull my trigger on the finger, then aim it at his head. His eyes widen slightly. My job is to kill all vampires, I whisper. He lets go. Now knowing who I am, die, I shout. I pull the trigger, but when I look, he moved my arm and then I missed my target. Damn. I yank my arm away, run off to the stables. When I opened the door, Zero was laying in a heap of straw next to the horse. He looks upwards at me, then he notices my gun. I quickly hit it behind my back. I can explain, I stammer.